Hello, chat. We are live.
It's too late.
Look at Deathbed. Oh my god, everyone is hecking live right now. Okay. Anyways, okay, Death Battle's here. Bingo bong dingle dangle. Use ping pong club today. Okay, there's like 8 minutes into the streams. Someone better be here on the tonight. Anyways, okay, Death Battle's here. Bingo bong dingle dangle. Use ping pong club today. Okay, there's like 8 minutes into the streams. Someone better be here on the tonight. Anyways, okay,
here
Death
we
Battle's
go.
here. Bingo bong dingle dangle. Use ping pong club today. Okay,
guys, I wanna do something
crazy. Someone better be here on the
Guys,
let's do something crazy where there's like a channel inside of a channel. Okay,
guys, I wanna do something
crazy. Yeah, I ain't doing this. Guys, I just know Metal Sonic is gonna win. Let me show you. Okay, so Perfect Cell is there. He's Neo Metal Sonic at the beginning. Look at, he can copy his bio data and literally just violate him. So if Cell uses Kamehameha on him, bio data is successfully copied, getting Uno reverse. Alright. Let's look at the look at how bro's moving. Bro's probably gonna turn Cell into a donut.
Fool, you're dealing with the ultimate life form.
The heck does Cell mean he's the ultimate life form? Shadow it!
Then prepare to kneel before your master.
He's a Metal Overlord! Cell's about to get sent to China. He's cooked. Absolutely cooked. Let me just go to my Discord server. I'm shaking me boots. Been live for like 3 minutes and barely anyone's here. Wait, it says one person is here. What could that mean? Okay. No to wait 1 minute. Alright. Someone type hi in chat if someone's here. What if instead of Go Sonic, it's Go Shadow, go. I mean, Go, go, Metal Sonic. Go, go, Metal Sonic. Go, go. Go, go, Metal Sonic. Go, go, Metal Sonic. Go, go, Metal Sonic. Go, go, Metal Sonic. Come on, where is y'all? Where are y'all at? Where are you at, guys? Where are you at? I need viewers in my stream. What does this sound like? Come on, where is y'all? Where are y'all at? Where are you at, guys? Where are you at? I need viewers in my stream. Oh wait, Blue Strike just came in. Alright, what does this sound like? Let's go back to Death Battle. Let's just look at this until it starts. I have notifications on.
Time and again, the world and its cuddly forest critters were threatened by the evil and oval Dr. Ivo Eggman Robotnik.
And time and again, that same world and those same critters were saved by Sonic the Hedgehog. No matter how many robotic badniks the good...
What does it say? It doesn't say the full message.
Time and again, the world and its cuddly forest critters were threatened by the evil and oval Dr. Ivo Eggman
It's
Robotnik.
live right
And
now.
time
It's live. It's live in 4K Ultra HD.
Time and again, the world and its cuddly forest critters were threatened by the evil.
I think they screw this up with Metal Sonic. I swear to God, Metal Sonic's gonna solo so hard. Gets in the turn. I already said that. I'm gonna tell you why, since barely anyone was here when I explained it. You should turn your phone volume down so I can hear you. That's right there. Anyways, so he's gonna start a Neo Metal Sonic at the beginning, since I looked at the trailer and he literally came out of the ground. Neo Metal Sonic. First of all, Neo Metal Sonic can transform, and basically that kind of means regeneration. I don't know. And Neo Metal Sonic can copy Cell's bio data. I have no charger, and I'm just gonna say it again. Neo Metal Sonic can copy Cell's bio data. Matter of fact, he can copy anyone's bio data. So basically, if Cell says Kamehameha, Neo regenerates, and he's getting violated by Metals. He's getting violated with the Kamehameha. Anyways, it's gotta start. Yippee! It says 3 people on the live stream. Ooh. Who are the other people? Let me just do this. Bingo bongo tingle tingle. Yippee doo. Ping pong. The B2. Hey Blue Strike, since you're here, who do you think is gonna win? My hectic speech. Can the premiere begin? Can it begin already? I swear, I'm gonna lose it. server if you're in it to get for them to get on my live stream. 2 minutes left. Yes, let's go, these guys. Ever seen it? Ever seen it? Because, of course, in Generation, when you can copy anyone's biodata. Death Battle, do you hear me? Do you hear me? The video volume is already in the voice. Oh, my bad. Let's do this!
Cell versus Metal Sonic.
Alright.
Which copycat android is truly the superior model?
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
More frames than One Punch Man 3.
There's a monster stalking Gingertown. No one who's seen it has lived to tell the tale. All it left behind was their clothes. Something ate these people's insides, leaving only a shadow behind.
Some kind of creature driven only by the need to feed. Earth's new apex predator, the ultimate life form.
The Namekian Piccolo went to investigate this manslayer and discovered that it was intelligent. Its tail could unravel to absorb its hapless victims and add their energy to its wretched gestalt.
But the nightmare was only just beginning, because for its last trick, somehow this freak of nature knew the Kamehameha.
The mystery of this creature's origin was decades in the making. Years ago, the world was terrorized by the most advanced paramilitary organization in history, the Red Ribbon Army.
Until they got rocked by this little kung fu gremlin, Son Goku.
But Red Ribbon's dream of revenge lived on within their head scientist, Dr. Gero.
Hiding away in his spooky cave laboratory, Gero would go to work studying the Z fighters from afar, learning everything there was to know about them.
And building a series of androids that would destroy his spiky-haired nemesis once and for all.
He made a ton of them. Infinite energy androids, key-absorbing androids, trucker head androids, and even... ginger androids.
However, none of Gero's creations were capable of matching that drive to improve that Goku and his fellow martial artists possessed.
Luckily, he had one more android left. A cute little booger so complex he'd take years after Gero's death to complete. Its name was Cell.
Born from a single cell, get it? This android possessed the genetic information of all the greatest warriors that had battled on Earth, and, when fully evolved, would become unstoppable.
And with their DNA, Cell absorbed all their powers and techniques too.
Common among all of them is the power to manipulate Ki, or the energy that exists in all living things, and weaponize it to fire energy blasts, fly at faster than light speeds, move things with telekinesis, and create force
What the heck was that? What the heck was even that? That looked chopped. What the heck? Yeah, okay, I'm just listening.
Cell can fire the Death Beam, as well as breathe in and travel through the vacuum of space with the alien genes of Frieza and his father.
And because he's got Piccolo's DNA, Cell can regenerate humongous damage to his body at the cost of some keys.
Cell has survived having half his body vaporized multiple times, and cannot be destroyed unless the small cluster of cells at the core of his being is eradicated.
Should that little bugger survive, Cell will always return, even stronger than before because of the Saiyan DNA he got from Goku and Vegeta. Definitely the cream of the genetic crop.
Sure, he can perfectly replicate attacks like the Gallic Gun, Spirit Bomb,
Okay,
and
so
of course
Cell can
Kamehameha,
regenerate.
as well as
I'm
teleport by
predicting
locking
there's
onto a
gonna be
living
part
being's
2
key
of
signature.
this.
But the best part of being a Saiyan is how much crazy stronger they get every time they almost die.
They can even evolve to become orders of magnitude stronger in the midst of battle. Combine that with Cell's healing factor, and he is effectively the ultimate warrior.
Like a perpetual shonen motion machine.
Driven by a biological imperative, Cell wanted nothing more than to devour Giro's previous androids, 17 and 18, believing it would make him perfect.
What the heck is that? Where is Bro's nose?
Only one. We murdered Trunks and went back in time. Not our Trunks, future Trunks. Well, not future Trunks, but another future Trunks. It's very complicated. There's like 5 timelines.
As Cell defeated and absorbed the androids, he evolved, not only getting stronger, but changing his personality and developing a lust for battle.
He became less creepy bug serial killer and more, well, Saiyan. After exploiting that very Saiyan arrogance and warrior's pride, Cell finally became perfect.
And easily dominated Trunks and Vegeta, the latter of whom had decades of battle experience under his belt.
Perfect Cell's power was off the charts. He could threaten the whole Earth just by powering up. With a full power Kamehameha, he was even capable of destroying our entire solar system.
While the vast majority of our solar system's mass is located in the sun, this still means that Cell's key wave would have to reach 2.8 billion miles to eradicate every planet.
But Wiz, maybe he was just exaggerating.
Not likely. Cell's claim has been backed up in multiple guidebooks, and even demonstrated outright in the video games.
Cell's even stronger in the anime adaptation, considering the time Frieza blew up Namek. In the anime, the explosion was literally hundreds of light years wide and lit up the friggin' galaxy.
And Cell was far stronger than Frieza was at that point in time.
Hell, the Namekians could sense him all the way from a different galaxy and thought he might be a threat to the whole universe.
He's also incredibly fast, capable of blitzing even the strongest Z fighters at the time. Goku flew from Grand Kai's planet in heaven all the way to hell, hundreds of billions of light years in half a minute. And that was in his base form.
Yeah, that's cool, but how about the power to squeeze mini Cell Juniors out of your butt? What? Never heard of that key technique? Call it the Kegel.
Perfect Cell was entirely without peer and, no longer wedded to Giro's petty grudge, decided to prove it with a tournament.
The Cell Games! And if Goku couldn't even beat him, what hope did anyone else have? Vegeta couldn't even handle a Cell Jr.
Their last hope was Goku's own son, Gohan.
After Cell arrogantly let him power up, Gohan unleashed his rage, pushed the bug monster to his absolute limits, and beat him. Wow, Cell, you really are related to Vegeta, aren't you?
In truth, Cell was a victim of his own success. The same Saiyan genes that made him all-powerful also sowed the seeds of his defeat.
He got so mad he even blew himself up. Maybe he does have some Chaozu in him after all.
Even that wasn't enough to totally put him down, and he came back with the same Super Saiyan power-up that Gohan had just unlocked.
Super perfect Cell! Now with more lightning, in a battle for the ages, Cell put the entire weight of his biological programming against one lone Saiyan and went the distance.
But in the end, it still wasn't enough. No matter how brilliantly Dr. Gero copied the Z-Fighters, he still couldn't quite figure out their knack for going beyond.
What can be destroyed can always be rebuilt. All it takes to recreate the most fearsome warrior in the universe is one single cell.
Hey, real quick, did you know Death Metal launched our own tabletop gaming channel?
No,
It's
no,
called
not the
The Nightly
advertisement.
Brew. We're doing Dungeons and Dragons, Blood on the Clock Tower, and a bunch of other stuff. I'd love if you could check it out.
First of all,
We just finished
I
our
can't
campaign
say
through
that.
the old school Tomb of Horrors, the most infamous dungeon in D&D history. Here's a clip. You quadruple in size and bump into multiple of the columns. There's no way you can fit in this room without touching columns. So you
Okay, I
begin
could take like a
floating
20 minutes.
up.
This
is my last
and
hair.
I will still not start.
as giant balloon soot drifts
think I can
closer
It'll be like
to
an hour,
the
so,
demon
yeah.
face. God. When he gets just a couple feet away from the mouth, soot disappears.
Oh, Aaron's crying. You were like, oh, this dungeon's terrible. It's the most,
Well, no.
like, everybody dies. It's the hardest thing. And I was like, we've got this, these other sessions. And then we hit this fucking room, and I am at my limit. I hate this with all of my being.
I'm actually just gonna turn this into a video and censor all the bad words that are on here. I'm not allowed to say on this channel. For the last time, I'm going to say that.
Time and again, the world and its cuddly forest critters were threatened by the evil and oval Dr. Ivo Eggman Robotnik.
And time and again, that same world and those same critters were saved by Sonic the Hedgehog. No matter how many robotic badniks the good doctor threw at his blue spiky nemesis, his schemes were always 6 spin jumps to the glowing weak spot away from getting cracked and scrambled.
But it wouldn't be over easy for Eggman. If he couldn't defeat the Blue Blur, he would make his own, Metal Sonic.
Well, 0 points on creativity for that name.
Yeah, sounds cooked.
But God,
Built Metal with more than enough blast processing to match his prototype.
Metal can zoom around at massively hypersonic speeds, fast enough to fly to nearby planets in seconds.
He's tougher than Eggman's standard equipment, some of which can survive black holes.
Metal can use all of Sonic's power-ups, and even replicate his classic spin dash and light speed attack.
But he's got moves of his own.
He can attack with energy blast, fire a chest laser, surround himself in an electric aura, or an impenetrable force field.
By overloading his circuitry with energy, Metal can activate V maximum overdrive, quadrupling his acceleration and obliterating anything in his path, at the risk of self-destructing.
You'd think all that'd be enough to turn the rodent into roadkill, but it only took one showdown on Stardust Speedway to send Metal to the scrap heap.
On paper, Metal should be able to outmatch Sonic in every way, and yet he doesn't. For some reason, Eggman wasn't able to capture that ineffable quality that makes Sonic the fastest thing alive. Metal's defeats at the hands of Sonic and his friends sharpened his AI into a seething hatred of his rival and a burning desire to prove himself superior.
Yeah, well, when you're getting your supersized red ass handed to you by Charmy B, you know something's gone horribly wrong.
Metal's defeats gave him an existential crisis. If he was created to surpass Sonic and couldn't even manage that, what was he? Why should he exist?
Never one to admit defeat, Eggman took Metal back to the drawing board and birthed him anew. You.
This Neo Metal Sonic was, above all, far smarter.
Especially after he copied Eggman's intelligence and took over his empire. And we mean literally copied. If Metal started as Sonic's copycat, why not hunt all of his furry friends down and copy them too?
Neo Metal Sonic is equipped with scanners in his optic receptors that can copy a person's
Whoa. Holy comic animation.
bio to recreate all of their abilities in seconds.
Like the Sonic Boom.
Okay, they know he can copy his bio data, so he better win this.
Knuckles is Hammer Punch.
Psychokinesis, manufacture Rouge's mechanical bat guards, or alter his very biology to
Okay, so he can. Blue Strike, why are you saying A bunch of times? Anyway, since Metal Sonic can copy people's biodata in his base form, Perfect Cell might be cooked.
copy at God of Destruction, Chaos.
Not the only chaos he's encountered.
By scanning the ultimate life form, Shadow the Hedgehog, he gained his ability to manipulate some of the most powerful artifacts in the universe.
You mean the Chaos Emeralds?
Yes, the emeralds contain an infinite wellspring of mystical power and life energy. With them, Metal can perform Shadow's chaos control. He can teleport, warp, and distort space, boost his speed, and stop time. And with either the Chaos Emeralds or Master Emerald, he can transform into Super Neo Metal Sonic.
Completely invulnerable and completely golden, Super Neo Metal Sonic can move at faster than light speeds and has the power to move continents.
The Emeralds are inconceivably powerful. They've been used to fuel Eggman's Death Egg, which could obliterate star systems.
On their own, they can even create and destroy whole universes.
Other super characters like Sonic have battled and defeated beings like the Time Eater, who could destroy multiple dimensions and timelines in seconds. At their peak, 3 Super Hedgehogs have even fought Solaris, who nearly consumed Sonic's entire multiverse.
So Super Neo Metal Sonic should be just as powerful as any of them, though he's gotta be quick because all that power only lasts a short time.
The road to total domination was nearly at an end. After manipulating Sonic and friends and copying their abilities, Metal eventually combined their biodata with the mighty Egg Fleet and became Metal Overlord.
Complete with missiles, giant crystal projectiles, and the strength to match 3 supersonic heroes all by himself, Overlord is all-time final boss material.
And he knew it. His ego might as well have had its own health bar. Metal's drive to surpass his rival had morphed into the delusional belief that he was the original, and Sonic the loathsome copy.
A copy that Metal had finally outclassed. All the heroes Metal had gathered had to team up to take him down.
He may have stolen their ability.
Last for a couple seconds. Guys, I read the Archie comics, and Neo Metal Sonic's super form literally lasted probably for like a bunch of pages and like at least a bunch of at least half of the issue.
But Metal
Land on those things. Ahem. After getting trashed again, Eggman reprogrammed Metal to purge any bits of rebelliousness from his code.
They got the timeline wrong.
Metal returned her, always proving invaluable as the Bad Doctor's greatest creation, now completely obedient once again.
I don't know, Wiz. Who knows what's really going on behind those glowing red eyes? Maybe Metal is more cunning than he lets on, and is only biding his time until he can take over again.
Maybe the most powerful thing that Metal copied was the ability to lie.
Okay, the battle.
Hey, I'm Chad, the
started.
voice of Boomstick. And if you don't believe me,
But what about now? That's what I thought.
look, the matchup is about to begin and we can't wait for you to see it. But first I want to tell you about a brand new thing coming to the Death Battle store,
come on,
and it's
why
something
is
you guys have
there
been asking for.
advertisement?
Matchup pitches. It's a way to meet with me and Ben, the creators of Death Battle, and pitch us a matchup that you've been wanting to see. Any matchup, any way you like. We'd love to hear from you. This was originally a Kickstarter reward, but due to popular demand, we wanted to keep it going. A lot of episodes of Death Battle that are currently being worked on are because of a pitch. So we want to give each pitch the time it needs, so quantity is limited, so you better act quick. Death Battle pitches are available right now on deathbattle.gg. That's our website that's like a Patreon mixed with some other stuff. And if you're a website member, you get discounts on all of our merch, including the pitch calls. While you're there, make sure you check out the Death Battle Retro Tee. It's a shirt we made like over a decade ago. The first Death Battle shirt, I found the file and recreated it, only on a much nicer shirt. So check that out while you're there. Anyway, let's get to the fight. I know you want to see it, and Boomstick wants to see one of these copycats get copy-capped. So here we go, and remember, deathbattle.gg. We want to hear your pitches. Thanks.
All right, let's do this.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
Do that. What is happening at the end?
Salutations, Dr. Robotnik. Your
What
reputation.
the heck? Guys, one of them just cut the kick. Look at that. Look at that. That thing just got the Kit Kat treatment.
Salutations, Dr. Robotnik. Your reputation precedes you. Bring me your strongest fighter, or face. Then prepare to kneel before
Yeah,
your
it's already
master.
Amazon.
Perfect.
Oh, brother, how did he catch this? That's so beautiful. Oh my god.
machine like yourself ever experience fear? Not anymore! Fool, you're dealing with the ultimate life form. I already possess his data. Observe. Chaos! Done. True. Life form beta successfully copied. Scum!
So, you're officially cooked.
It'll take more than that to kill me, puppet! I know. Now I know everything about you, insect. Soon, 3, go! Don't you dare! I am not just the greatest warrior in the universe. I am all of them! If you are all of them, then so am I. I'll never lose to a machine like... I'll crush you!
Oh, he did!
KO!
Yes! He did it! Cell got soloed! Holy! Look at that, hold on. Look at that! Bro got incinerated by a Chaos Emerald! So, oh my god! Death Battle! You are legendary now! Holy! You learned from your mistakes! Let's go!
But they didn't specify how, and there's nothing suggesting he could destroy it in one go, especially since it's only brought up theoretically and without any time frame.
Even being generous and assuming he could just blow it up, final bosses like Time Eater and Solaris can destroy the wider multiverse, and Super Neo Metal would scale to them. Metal Sonic takes the edge in strength.
And with Sonic characters being known for their speed, you might think that was an easy win for Metal.
At his max speed in his super form, he should be comparable to entities like the Time Eater, who in Shadow Generations can destroy entire universes in seconds.
Wait a minute, what do you mean in Shadow Generations? He appeared in... The first game he appeared in was in Sonic Generations.
In times faster than light.
Certainly impressive, but let's compare that to Goku's flight from heaven to hell shortly after the Cell games, which covered roughly a universe in distance at approximately 180 quadrillion times faster than light.
Hey, just like Time Eater. The difference, though, was that Goku was in his base form, way slower than Super Saiyan 2 Gohan or Super Perfect Cell.
Factoring in Super Saiyan multipliers, Super Perfect Cell can move upwards of 100 times faster than that, and so 100 times faster than Metal Sonic. Somehow, Cell takes the edge in speed. You know, the thing Metal was designed for.
Wasn't expecting that. Let's see if any of their abilities could tip the scales.
They shared many of the same powers, like telekinesis, force fields, and energy projectiles. Of note,
That was crazy. Oh, so he was spamming. Anyways. Alright, since he won, I'm just gonna end the stream now. That was absolute cinema. Alright,